Hi there, welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog is on the 18th of December, so if you're watching this later on, it may not make much sense, but if you're like me, you kind of leave your Christmas shopping often to the very last minute. Not as much to the last minute as I used to do when I was growing up. I used to leave it till about 3:30 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and it was one quick dash around Woolworths, and that got most of my family their presents. They may not have enjoyed them, but, you know, I did my Christmas shopping, and I'll openly admit I am pretty crap at buying gifts. I'm trying to get better, but I struggle, and that's why I love watching these videos, which is why I thought I'll make one. I'll make one particularly if you've got a saxophone player in your life and you're looking for something to buy them for Christmas and you're running out of time today. So my first recommendation is the key leaves. These things are going to be in almost every single saxophone case in the world at some point. They are brilliant for propping open the low C sharp and the low E flat key, and the low C sharp key also opens your low G sharp key, which means less G sharp key sticking. I did a full review of the key leaves here. You can go back and watch it, but I would highly recommend you get those. There is a link for these and everything else I'm going to talk about today below. But if you've got a saxophone player in your life, chances are you will have. If you're watching my vlog, then please do make sure you check out the key leaves and get some. I have one for every single sax. There is a slightly different design for soprano, but they work on tenor and alto. My second item is something that I have said before has changed my life. It has enabled me to keep on playing the saxophone. It helped save my career at one point because the design is so good. I'm not even on commission now. I've even got an affiliate link for this, but it is the Kabula saxophone neck strap. You may not be able to get it in time for Christmas, but try them anyway. But this is absolutely superb. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It has this little dint here around where it rests on your neck, which means you don't end up with any problems with your neck playing the saxophone. And I have been using these for years now, and I absolutely love them. I've got two of them, and yeah, best neck strap around. Third on the list is the Rejuvenates. Now, I've kind of alternated between Rejuvenates and these packs of reeds. I kind of keep my tenor and soprano, which is what I play most of the time, in the Rejuvenates. I keep my alto reeds here, plus a couple of other tenor reeds. These are equally as good, but they don't keep the reeds as humid and as constant as these have. And since April, I've been using gin to keep my reeds clean. Obviously don't drink the gin, but it does help keep the reeds cleaner. The reeds have been cleaner and playing better since I've put them in gin rather than in mouthwash. So highly recommend the Rejuvenate. Links, as I said, everything are below. Item number 4 is nothing saxophone related. My sister bought me this for my birthday this year. It is a Clean Canteen insulated mug. There's still a little bit of coffee in there from this morning. There is a lid for it. I very rarely use it because I normally fill my coffee up in the morning, bring it upstairs into my studio when I'm teaching or I'm on calls or I'm on meetings. I leave the top off because I don't like my coffee too hot, and it keeps my coffee good for an hour or so. If you leave the lid on, it can keep going for hours and hours and hours and hours, but I tend to want to drink my coffee much sooner. But this is something I use every single day. It's one of the best gifts I've been bought in a long, long time. So thank you to my little sister and her boyfriend who got me that. Finally, if you're into your photography, this has been the find of the year. I bought this years ago and it got stolen, but this little light from Amaran, again, I will link it below. All these videos you saw me shooting in Westminster when I did the video for the Pro Prompt, whatever it was, on the iPad, were all shot in darkness around London using this light. Only this light on top of a Canon 5D. I'm absolutely gobsmacked at how good it was, and I'd highly, highly, highly recommend it. So there you go. There are my 5 things. The key leaves, the Kabula neck strap, the Rejuvenate saxophone, the Clean Canteen mug, and then that light for the top of your camera. Some of those things might not be any use to you, but if you're involved or have a saxophone player, then definitely some of those are going to be of use to you. In the new year, I am delighted to announce, it's not ready yet, we're going to do a video of it in January. I'm delighted that Sios are going to be selling my soprano mouthpiece, and I'm going to play you a little bit of a clip from the concert, the live concert we did at Saffron Hall. This is a 12th century carol, originally kind of arranged by Wayne Shorter. We've kind of taken Shorter's arrangement and done a few little different things on it, but this is called, and I can never pronounce it correctly, Personet Hodi. I never did Latin at school, but it's a favourite carol of mine. It's a great melody. This is us playing it at Saffron Hall a couple of weeks ago. Staff Christmas party, or our Secret Santa at least, on Zoom in a moment, but I upgraded to Big Sur on the iMac yesterday. If you're on Apple, you'll know that you leave the software updates, especially on your Mac, for as long as possible. On my MacBook Pro, it's fine. I've been using Big Sur for months now with the developer issue. It's been great, but of course everything you need is always on here. And the big thing that's stopped working so far has been the intros for all my Final Cut projects. So like the intro you see at the start of the vlog hasn't been working, so I had to reinstall everything again. Loads of clips have gone missing. I should say another thing that's happened. My other KRK, so the opposite pair, the opposite one of the pair that broke in this vlog, has had the same issue. Gone. Not best pleased about that. Probably should have upgraded both monitors when I had the chance instead of investing in the KRK. Didn't think the same fault would hit both of them at the same time, but alas, it has. So anyway, Christmas parties are not the easiest when you're not drinking. When you're online. That was just some music from a fantastic little book that I haven't found for a while. Christmas Carols, 10 Holiday Favourites from Hal Leder with the Jazz Play Along series. Highly recommend that. I will link to it below. That could be another book. As could two things that I thought of this afternoon that I thought I should have linked for you, which is my 2 ebooks, which of course you could buy for people if they're into the saxophone. Make Your Sax Sing and Nail Your Scales. I'm still working on my Fingerbusters book. That will be out in the new year. But please do check out those books. And they, of course, will definitely be arriving for Christmas. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with one more video before the Christmas break, talking about how I'm putting together my students video. You've seen lots and lots of them over the last year through the pandemic of musicians coming together and doing collaborations online videos. Well, I've been doing it for years with my students, and this year we're doing a very special one, Mistletoe and Wine. If you're one of my students, you'll know how much work we've put into that. Well, I've got all the work to do lining everyone up. I've got 20 submissions in so far, just a few more to go, and I'll show you how I go about doing that in Final Cut, which might be of use for some of you if you're putting them together. Maybe swap some tips. That was what we're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe if you don't already. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.